The other day, I was on a podcast, right? I was on the podcast, the channel, it was not a podcast channel, but he does podcasts. The channel was called The World of Mr. Grey. Okay, it was me, Dan, the owner of the channel, and also another creator called Purple, all right? Go and check that out because we talk about ghosts, aliens, conspiracy theories. We all throw it in a big pot, mix it up a little bit, and after a while, things just start splattering out. We go back to aliens, we go back to ghosts, we go back to conspiracies. It's all over the shop, but we get there in the end. And I think that, you know, so far people have seemed to have liked it. So make sure you go over there after this video and check it out. But the reason I'm saying this is because, one, to promote it, and two, also because I still to this day get the question, Ben, why don't you believe in ghosts that much? I should say that much because I don't 100% not believe, okay? I absolutely believe in the potential, the possibility, but I believe in aliens. So they ask me, why do you believe in aliens more? And I've answered this so many times before, but what I'll say again is, it's mathematically impossible for us to be the only ones. Period. Full stop. I can't be argued with. I can't be argued with on that, all right? And also, we've seen things in the sky. We've got video footage of things in the sky, photographs of the sky. The government has said, yes, there's things in the sky that we don't understand. We can't explain what it is, okay? But when it comes to the paranormal universe, it comes across like it's more of a faith thing, and people think that they've seen something, or they think that they've heard something, or there's a photo that could be like, it could be this and it could be that, and there's always a little bit of a gray area, in my opinion, when it comes to that. Now, you've probably got experiences where you were like, I saw a ghost stood out there in my bed talking to me, whatever, right? You must have a legitimate story, okay? However, in my mind, I could probably say, well, you could have been dreaming, you could have been in that, like, you know, state of half asleep, half awake, right? There could be. And I suppose on the flip side, playing devil's advocate, you could say, well, these photographs might be fake, they could be man-made. I get it, all right? But that's how I feel about it. So, that's still a burning question. However, I really like you. I really still want to find out if the paranormal is real. Now, you might be thinking top 10s probably aren't the way to find out if a ghost is real, the paranormal world is real. However, I like it because it still scares me. Deep down, that little child in me goes, oh, it could freak me out, baby. Right? It's like watching a horror movie. It's epic, right? They're entertaining. I like to look at them for a laugh, and we could just lay back and enjoy the moment, right? It's all entertainment for me. So, on that note, to try and find out if the paranormal, the realm of the ghosty woasties, is real, we're looking at a channel called Goose Pimples. Make sure you go over to Goose Pimples' channel. Subscribe and do the thing, okay? This one is called 10 Scary Videos That Will Turn Your Nightlight Back On. And the reason I told you that story in the beginning is because I gotta be honest with you, I do want to know. I hope there is a paranormal world. I really do. So tell me your story of what you consider is the most concrete proof evidence of when you interacted with a ghost, saw a ghost, had a sense of a ghost, whatever. Tell me in the comments. Anyway, this one's called, like I say, 10 Scary Videos That Will Turn Your Nightlight Back On. Without further ado, Daily Day. Hang on, have I said, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Caspersight. How the devil are you? Good, right. Let's get that out of the way. Without further ado, Daily Day. Let's do this. Shh. Go on, Goose Pimples.
Picture this. You're on a family getaway on some faraway tropical island, but you find yourself in a 3-star hotel because your
a 3-star hotel? Okay.
Dad didn't book anything better ahead. Now, you end up in a paranormal nightmare.
Hang on, some 3-star hotels are pretty damn good if you ask me. Okay, they are pretty good. And to be honest with you, when I go on holiday, I don't really give a shit about the hotel because I want to be out and about. I don't care, mate. Give me a room with a bed. That's fine. I wake up, get out there, sun's shining. Let's go, mate. I don't care about the hotel.
The teenager in the video you're about to watch experienced just that. After hearing some noises coming from the bathroom, he pulled out his phone, Luckily,
I'm glad I said phone.
just in time to capture this. Thailand is a place full of superstition for a reason. Staying alone while his family slept in a separate room, he was totally unaware of what was coming for him. With the windows stuck closed and the AC turned off, what unseen force could manipulate the very fabric of reality like that at such an ungodly hour? But did you also notice the orbs of light dance around as the door moved?
Yeah.
Also, how he recalls in shock suggests that this might not have been the first bizarre incident that night. Only this time, it was scarily close. Are these enough reasons to conclude that they might have been staying at a real-life Hotel Transylvania? Maybe, but these tricks would be incredibly easy to pull off. So, are you a believer or a doubter? Let us know.
Pretty freaky, mate. If that was a knock on the door and that happened, it would be pretty freaky deaky. But okay, I'll give all right. I'll give that an okay-ish.
Found a creepy video you'd like us to feature? Send us a link on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at GoosePimplesYT. Also, if you enjoy scary videos like this, subscribe and click the bell icon to get a notification every time we upload a new one.
And also subscribe to me, please. Thank you. All right.
Number 9. Echoes of Fear. It's past closing time when this lady captures something she'll never forget on camera. One Saturday night, around 7 PM, she decided to charge her phone in the bottom story of a 3-story arcade mall that usually closes its entrance to people around the time she was there. But because she needed to charge her phone so badly, she avoided the mall cops who ensured no one was left in the mall after closing hours. Little did she know, there was much more to worry about than angry security personnel. This is what her camera caught.
Here we go, mate. It's gonna be the ring, bitch.
I don't know where this sound is coming from, but it sounds like haunting. I can't figure out the direction it's coming from.
Look in the background, mate.
I think it's up there, but I don't know. It's all closed off up there.
It sounds like when you walk into a swimming pool, like a public swimming pool. You hear that echoey child singing, like and cheering and stuff. You hear that?
But what? It's literally like I'm in.
What?
It's literally shut off. You can't even get up there.
Oh, mate, that's freaky. What the hell, mate? All these sound effects.
Feels like I'm being haunted. What are all these sounds?
Mate, that's creepy as hell, man. That's creepy as hell, I gotta be honest, mate.
While she was busy giving herself a grand tour of what the place looked like after hours, she noticed that the top 2 floors were closed off for access by barricade for renovation.
Yeah.
But that's not all she noticed, as she began to hear the sound of children laughing and chittering all across the top floors.
I'm in the arcade. Shut off.
It's got to be they've shut it off because it's like a private party or something up there. It's got to be.
Can't even get up.
And that wasn't the spookiest part of the video.
Okay.
As she captured what appears to be an apparition on the top floor.
Here we go.
Someone.
Oh Oh, yes, you little shallow bastard. Look at you. Look at it. Peekaboo, 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 peekaboo. Oh. Is that just like a curtain or something?
Someone or something with long hair was stalking her from the top floor and darted out of view right after the camera.
Something with long hair? Really? Are you seeing that, mate? Are you seeing that with long hair? Had hair on the arms and hair?
The camera spanned in their direction. Who or what could that be? Also, how do we explain the disembodied sound of children running around in the empty corridors at stupid o'clock? Real poltergeist activity? Or was she pulling the wool over our eyes?
Could be.
Let us know in the comments section.
Yeah, okay.
That is weird, mate.
Number 8. Ghostly Dodgeball. The last thing on your mind when you're playing badminton is having a paranormal experience.
Oh no, I remember that video, mate. I didn't like that video of that poor girl.
But if you ask this guy, he'll disagree for sure. Here's why.
Bruce Lee, innit? Oh, Jesus! Mate, I thought he went into that person. I thought he just fucking werewolfed his shit into that person. Oh, man, what the flipping hell are you on, mate? You look like you just turned into the ring bitch right there. That's the ring bitch. Look. That. Literally. I'm spitting everywhere. I've just eaten, so my saliva's still going. But look. That is it's the bloody ring bitch. Look, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. What the hell? Oh no, something went into him. Oh my god, something went into him and he went into the other person. Fuck me, mate. Maximum human centipede, please.
As the dude strolls past the court, he's put off out of nowhere by what appears to be a shadow figure. Someone or something wanted him out of the way and didn't want to ask nicely. When we look deeper into this video, it does look like a ball bounces back on his head right before he falls. But the viewer who sent us the link to this video disagrees. She insists that they were playing badminton and there's no way a badminton birdie would hit the guy hard enough to trip him up.
Have you ever seen... I'm a professional badmintonist, okay? I hit that shit real hard.
And what's the deal with the shadow figure? Could it have been editing in this video? It does look like it's faded in when it appears. But could that be how ghosts appear to people? Or just some video editing shenanigans at play here?
Shenanigans.
Well, the video quality is pretty grainy, which adds a bit of intrigue. So I guess we'll just put this one in the unsolved pile, or fake, or debunked. Which one? Let us know your thoughts.
Oh, talking about debunked. Right. I had to tweet out, by the way. Follow me on X or Twitter. You know, they're the same thing. People are starting to say debunked now. Left, right, centre, willy-nilly. Okay? Everything's debunked because of their own opinion. That is literally a shadow from the plane going next to this. Debunked. You haven't... Sorry, Columbo. Okay? So, it's starting to do my head in. So, when I disagree about something, I'm going to say, I disagree with the shadow of the plane. Rebunked. Rebunked. Hashtag rebunked. So, if you get annoyed with anyone saying, oh, it's debunked, 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 just say, okay, rebunked, motherfucker.
Number 7. The Nightwalker. Just before 5 AM in the pitch black darkness of a Colombian road, this
Colombo, I just said about Colombo.
dashcam caught something the driver missed at the time, but after being the witness of a crash minutes later, things took a terrifying turn as he was looking for the footage requested by the authorities. Take a look.
This better be scary, man, because I just predict what these ones are going to be like. It's going to be somebody in a white shirt, like silhouetted, not silhouetted, you know what I mean? Like opacity, right? And it's just going to drive past, it's going to be stood there. Or it's going to be somebody walking across. It better be scary. Let's go back. It's just somebody in a white fucking gown crossing the road, mate. He's clearly looked left, right, left again. The road is clear because he's half a mile down the street. I'm going to cross the road. It's somebody crossing the road. No matter how many sound effects you put on top of this shit, mate.
What starts out as a pretty routine drive turns into a hair-raising encounter straight out of a horror movie as a figure dressed in white is seen walking across. This mysterious figure seems unbothered.
It's fucking Jeff going to work. It's Jeff.
Out the passing truck. It looks like a woman in a gown. But what the hell was she doing out so early in the morning? Was she sleepwalking? And why didn't the driver see her when she's so clearly visible on...
If it was, she was doing the walk of shame, okay? Right? She's gone out for a good night out, right? And she's gone round some dude's house and they've had some sexy time and it's the walk of shame, okay? You see it a lot around this town.
Camera. Did he just manage to capture the paranormal proof we've all been looking for?
Unless it was the succubus.
Let us know your thoughts.
It could have been the succubus.
Number 6. Strange Nightlights. Big shout out to our awesome viewer, Caitlin from New York. Thanks for sharing your strange sighting with us all.
Okay.
While driving home after a late night food run right up the street from her house, she noticed something very weird in the sky. See if you can help us figure out what this could be.
An UFO. It's going to be an UFO. Starlink, that is. A Starlink. Is it Starlink? That's too many, mate. That's too many for Starlink.
Are you?
But is that Starlink? Like, Starlink is a lot less than that, right? In a line. Or is it? Let me just see Starlink a minute. Let me just see Starlink. Images. Yeah, that's Starlink. There you go. That's Starlink, baby. Okay. All right. Okay. That's Starlink.
For context, Caitlin says she lives in upstate New York, Hudson Valley, nearly 2 hours north of New Year City, where UFO sightings are as regular as a morning cup of coffee. However, this was the first time she could catch one on camera. Could these celestial formations be alien patrol units on an intel gathering mission? Its lights are reminiscent of those tales of alien abductions that have haunted our imaginations since we were kids.
What?
But there seems to be more about these lights that we don't know about. If you also live in upstate New York, be sure to share your experiences, if any, with us in the comment section. Number 5. Paranormal Home Alone. Imagine being on holiday, chilling in the sun, knowing your home is safe and sound, well locked and monitored by CCTV, when you wake up to a notification from your camera you never wanted to get. This family had a similar experience and is still clueless about what might have happened that day. Take a look.
Christ, mate, what are you expecting to see on the roof? On the ceiling?
The movements and the lights turning on when the house was supposed to be empty had us playing the video in a loop, searching for answers. Did you also notice the figure walking past the mirror to the left?
No.
Perhaps the house wasn't empty after all. Another interesting detail was how the door went from having an oval window to being square-shaped. Not to mention the blue
That's a mirror, isn't it?
flash just before the lights came on, which is typically used to hide editing mistakes. But it could just be the camera switching from infrared to visible light. As we dug deeper to find more videos, hoping for clarity, we only found ourselves tumbling down a rabbit hole of spookiness. Take a look.
Oh, shitting you! Look at you, you shadow bastard! Down here, look. Mate! Now, that's what I'm saying, right? Okay? So at the beginning of this intro, I said to you about, like, there's no concrete evidence or proof yet. But some would argue that is. Some would argue that is. But it's very easy to say that could be somebody making, like, faking it, crawling around, whatever. Oh, mate, it's so annoying, man. It's so annoying not having the answers. Give me the answers!
In this video, you'll notice...
Like, why is the camera up in the bloody ceiling? Look at the ceiling. Is that the indicator? Is that the red flag to say this is fake? You know? Because if it was too far, like too low down, seeing everything, you would see the person like crouching around. I don't know, man.
Is that the light is turned off, and the door has gone back to having an oval window.
That's got to be a mirror.
It seems reality changes with the light. If this isn't a classic case of spotting the difference.
Oh, no. You are right. You are right, mate. You are right. Huh? How did I even doubt you? Look. But I think it's because, obviously, because you're highlighting the wall more, you've got more contrast, which so therefore you're not seeing the mirror so much. I don't know, mate. Do you get what I'm saying?
Case of spotting the difference, though we don't know what is. The video further proves that someone or something is in the house while they are away. How do you explain the lights going off if the family was away on holiday? Nor did they have any timer switch. What are they up against here? A sneaky poltergeist happy to have the house to itself? Or a squatter skilled at avoiding CCTV and was living it up while they were away?
Well, next time have the camera down, right?
But let's not rule out the possibility that they might be the ones haunting their own home. There are plenty of fakers out there these days anyway. So, never know. Number 4. Kitchen nightmare. While kicking back at home after a long day, the guy in the video you're about to watch hears noises in his kitchen and decides to check it out. He thought he was being pranked by his mischievous friends, so he went to investigate while recording to capture that gotcha moment, only to be left dumbfounded at the sight before him. Take a look.
Hey guys, I've been hearing this really weird knocking coming from my kitchen for like the last hour. What the hell?
Oh.
No way. The hell?
Based on the initial excitement in his voice, he has friends or neighbours who can pull off the ridiculous, but he was shocked to his bones when he found nobody in the kitchen, only a cabinet that seemed to have a mind of its own. He immediately investigates the area pretty closely as if he has nothing to hide. Could this be caused by poltergeist activity or just a cheap trick? Our guess, the one-eyed mug did it. Number 3.
Again, like, you know, it's oh man, so fucking annoying, isn't it?
New Year's surprise.
It could be anything.
Sometimes Our actions
Could be
trigger
real.
some sort of supernatural response, especially when it involves a lost loved one. Well, this girl and her mum posted a video of their New Year's Day celebration, but it was what happened afterwards that got everybody talking. Take a look.
Whoa!
That's cool.
Get it. Twist it.
Twist it. Pop it. Whoa!
Happy New Year's! Happy New Year! That has not worked! Hold on! Okay. No, it worked, but we just haven't. That has not. I've twisted it! That has not worked! That's my dad's snow globe. Like, we designated that to, like, be my dad.
Wow. Okay. Okay. That is... It's videos like that, and hear me out, okay? Hear me out. If it just went ding, 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 and stopped, I would have said, like, something to do with the sound, like, whatever, resonating, or because they were sat and, like, stood in that particular position, there was a weight distribution in the room slightly, and it just managed to just tick that thing over to get it going again, you know, or whatever. But that thing carried on and carried on and carried on, right? Because some things do that. You know, it's like the little chicken timer you've got for your cooker, and you go like that, right? And then it rings. Sometimes if you tap it, it clicks, click, 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 click. Or if it stops, you just give it a little tap or a little nudge or something, and it will start clicking over again. But that just kept on going, right? And because it was related to her dad, it's those videos that make me think that, like, I fully believe that. I don't think that's a prank. I don't think that's a stunt. I do believe that happened. It's a massive coincidence that it's her dad's snow globe, or what they've said, like, that's my dad. But it's those videos, like I say, are the ones that tell me that there's a possibility that there is a reality out there that can manipulate this reality. Whether it's ghosts, I don't know, but that is the stuff that has basically answered my question at the beginning, right? And I'm sure that you guys have got situations like this. Now, again, it could be just coincidence, right? And it could have been broken because they're twisting it and twisting it and twisting it, and it's not. And because those two girls were in that weight, like I say, something happened with the distribution of weight and stuff. It just clinked it to get it going again. Whatever, mate. Right? There's a billion explanations of what could happen. However, it's just a massive coincidence that it's, you know, her dad's and Snow Globe. It's cool, man. I really do hope that was her dad starting that up to say, look, hey, congratulations, have a good new year, I'm here. That's so nice to think about. So nice. Yeah.
Apparently,
man.
they lost their
That's the shit that she's going to remember for the rest of her life.
dad and husband
And the mother.
a couple of years back. To their shock, his snow globe springs to life for the first time, as if guided by an unseen hand, even though it's not working anymore.
Because it just keeps on going, man. It keeps on going.
Hold on!
It's like he was trying to let them know he is still with them.
That's my dad's snow globe. Like, we designated that to, like, be my dad.
They seem very emotional, knowing that his spirit was still around.
Oh, that's lovely.
So, we wouldn't want to take that away from them and even try to debunk this one. But what do you think? Is the ghost of their loved one trying to reach out? Or is it a mere coincidence? Share your thoughts in the comments. Number
really
2.
Good.
Mystery Palm Branch. Imagine getting ready to go to work only for you to find yourself in the middle of a real-life Harry Potter scene. It happened, don't believe it? Check out what this man encountered on his way out.
I've seen some
Now, some people have sent me this, right? Some people have sent me this. Let's just watch it and I'll explain.
really creepy stuff. But nothing like this. There's a palm floating right in the middle of the air. It's not attached to wires or anything like that. Wow.
Yeah, it's bloody amazing, right? Bloody amazing. But it's stuff like this. I just know for a fact that it's not paranormal. You know celery? Right? Think of celery. You know when you bite celery and then sometimes it sticks between your teeth, but then like it breaks off and it's got these like little tiny hair-like branches coming out of the end where you've just bit, and you can pick a bit, right? And you can slice the thread, like a thin thread of the whole celery. That's all it is, mate. It's like a thread of this leaf, which is just still attached to the tree, which the other part is attached to the electrical wire, which is probably blown in the wind at some point. That's all it is.
Only in Fresno.
Right before his eyes, this dude spots a palm branch floating in midair without any strings attached.
See, I would just jump on it, just do some pull-ups. Like,
Palm floating right in the middle of the air.
Even if one were to suspend it with a wire, where would they attach it? Plus, we get a full 360 view of the area. There's nothing near it. Is this another glitch in the Matrix?
No.
If you have a logical explanation for this strange sight, be
Celery.
sure to share it in the comment section. Number 1. Spooky goodbye. While taking his daughter to pay respects to a deceased relative, this woman experienced a heart-thumping moment as her little girl started acting strange.
Okay, so I can't remember. I think she interacts with it somehow. But these are the ones, I've seen this one before, but these are the ones, again, that make me feel like there is some truth behind the paranormal and the ghosts, right?
Here is what was caught.
What are you waving at, Will?
Bye, Kate. Bye-bye. Yeah. Bye-bye. Bye. Oh, look at that.
After paying their respects to the dead, the woman noticed her daughter waving an imaginary figure goodbye. That is when she pulls out her phone to record. The little girl seems more concerned about this imaginary friend and pays her mum no mind. Could it be the ghost of the person they came to visit? Bearing in mind that children see things adults sometimes don't. Or was she just nonchalantly mumbling the words she recently picked up? Whichever it was, it sure had her mother worried. What are your thoughts on this one? Let us know.
Okay.
Hey,
Well, what do you reckon of those, mate? They were pretty darn good, and good sort of like good videos to have a discussion about. Anyway, remember what I said, mate? Please tell me your ghostly interactions in the comments, and also make sure you go over to the World of Mr. Grey and check out the podcast if you want to, and make sure you subscribe and do the thing over there, okay? Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.
merch at Caspersight.com. Just Rambo it.